Guys, happy Monday, and hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to get this out Friday, but it has just been super busy, and with ARVA Adventures, we are all running full speed. So I just want to talk to you guys real quick about progress monitoring. I know we really haven't had time to meet again and talk about it, so hopefully this will all be super helpful information. I want to show you guys what I have done. Um, and then we'll look at our OneNote together, okay? So I have the editable kindergarten through fifth grade dibbles. Okay, I'm going to slide this on over so that we can look at it together. All right, so this is editable. You really need to pay attention to this very first screen because remember, you're going to go by grade level. So this is kindergarten, and then it goes all the way down. If you don't want to save this whole packet as one, like you could save it as your student's name and put it in OneNote, you can just snip this one page if you want with a score at the bottom. But you are going to look at the grade level and give them whatever is in their grade level. So if it was a kindergartner, no one has kindergartners. So let's just look at a second grader. There are a few first graders. But let's scroll down to a second grader. All right, so for second grade, you would give them the nonsense word fluency, the ORF and the maze. And it's all right here. You've got your ORF. Remember, you can pull up this one for you and put it on one screen, and then your student materials, which are also in this folder, and you can put them on the other. And then just use like your little pen or your Adobe Reader tools, the free version, and circle and then score, okay? Make sure you're giving them the beginning. We're going to give them the same one until January. Okay. So there is that. That goes all the way up to fifth grade. Okay. So you'll just want to make sure and look at that score page to make sure you're giving them the right thing. All right. And then we've got ORF, or I'm sorry, not ORF. We've got maze. And we already have it ready and it's in this PowerPoint. Again, I'm going to share this whole folder with you guys. What I did is I actually took one of these and saved with each student's name, but you can do it however you want. So I'll show you what I mean. So here's second grade. We've already completed the nonsense word fluency and the ORF. So now I'm going to go share the maze. I'm just going to share this with the students. Okay, I'm going to pause when they need me to turn the page, and then I'll restart the timer. Remember, the maze is 3 minutes time. Everything else is just 60 seconds, but the maze is 3 minutes. I'm going to let them use their tools to circle or annotate. If they don't have tools, they could just tell you which word they pick. I'm going to circle it, and then I'm going to snip it and take a picture. Or I can just save it in the PowerPoint, however you want to do. Okay, and third grade is also here, fourth grade and fifth grade. Okay, so this maze goes all the way to fifth grade. All right, now for Corey for middle school, I have scanned in all of the 6th through 8th grade to make them editable. So you are welcome. No more printing that huge stack of paper that you had last time. So it starts here, and just to make it easier, I put it in one document. So like for my students, I might say that this is Silas, and I'm just going to save this packet so that each time I can open it up, you're going to want to make sure to do the ORF and the maze, you know, whatever it tells you to do here. And then it's all here. I put the student materials. You could just open it up twice. I like to zoom in when I have the students read it, okay? And then pause if they need me to scroll down. And then I have the teacher materials on mine, okay? So the teacher materials are this one right here. And then the student materials is this one, okay? All right, and then I also put the maze in here, Corey, so that way everything is in one page. And wow, this is kind of crooked. Sorry, it didn't scan real great, but it's all in here. And so you can just save one for each student and keep it in your OneNote. And then that way you can just open the same document every time, however you want to do it. But I scanned 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, the ORF, the maze, and then what was the other one? I think it's just ORF and maze. But the student and teacher are all here. Yeah, ORF and maze. Okay. So excuse me, so 6th, 7th, and 8th grade are all there. All right, so I want to show you guys something else that I found that was super cool. This is progress monitoring, and this is what I will be using this week. I will have the student materials right here. Now, this is going to be my 3rd grade students and higher. So, because the very last time it gives nonsense word fluency is in grade 3. So my grade 3 students are going to do this, my grade 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th, 11th, and I do have one 12th grader, so they are all going to get grade 3, okay? But this is their progress monitoring, and so instead of like looking for a new one, it actually, I believe, has 19 or 20 different. So it's week by week, and you'll, again, we're just doing it every 2 weeks. So here we go. There's your first one. Here's your second one. So it's third grade point 2. Okay, it goes all the way down to, let's see, third grade point 20. So there's 20 weeks, which we're going to double because we do every 2 weeks. So there you go. There's 40 weeks, and you can just use one document. You can just circle, edit, add notes. I just like to grab my little pen, make a little note. Yes, yes, we got this one right. Oh, so you can say, yes, for some reason it's not letting me color. Let me see. Maybe because I'm in a screencast, but you can highlight. Oh, it might be because it's protected, so we may have to scan it, okay, or snip it. Use your annotate tools, okay. All right, but it's all in one document, 20 weeks worth, okay, so really 40 weeks. And then here, it's in our folder. So here's the teacher one. This is the one that I'm going to keep right here. And because look, there you go. It has all of this if you want to. Now, you don't have to keep all of that in there if you don't want to, because we are going to use this spreadsheet. I've already put it in all of your OneNotes. Okay, so here's all of my kids, and here's the date. So I'm going to use my August date, my September date, what I do, and this isn't completely filled out right now, but I just like to copy all of my students. Okay, and then I'm going to come down here, I'm going to skip, and then I'm just going to paste them right back here. And then each new date, so, or each new month, sorry. So beginning of August, I think we just did once in August, once in September, and this will be our second for October. All right, so there we go. I can just keep putting my kiddos down here. And then that way, when I go to add them in Arcadiance Reading, it's there. Okay, so you're only going to put in the one. So like here, the 10th grader, she's not going to do letter naming fluency, so I can just do that. The only one is that's going to do letter naming fluency. I believe they have that kindergarten and first grade, and they do not do it in second grade. Okay, so you've got all of your different components here on the spreadsheet. This is already in your OneNote. If you give them like a phonics first assessment, a spelling assessment, you can just put in phonics first layer 4 spell check, and they got an 80% or whatever they got. Okay, notes if you need it, however you need to edit that. Okay, so there is that. Alrighty, so hopefully we are all on the same page. I do want you guys to be mindful of these benchmark goals. So when you give, let's just say that you give an ORF, and Corey, your student, let's just say that you are looking at a 7th grader, and they can only read, 80 words, or in the, y'all, I'm tongue-tied, sorry, 80 words a minute. Okay, so they're going to be down here in this red because it's 0 to 129, okay, for the beginning of the year. Okay, and then here's 8th grade. This goes all the way up. All right, I'm sorry if I'm not making sense. Hopefully you guys understand. If you have questions, please reach out to me so that we can make sure that we are all on the same page. I will email all of these, but they are in our folder, okay, and they're in our OneNote. And so I'm just going to put them in there. Here's our OneNote right here. And let's see, let's look at Dana's. I did password protect all of them because they do have our students' information in them, but like here is her. That's that same spreadsheet I just showed you. So she could snip for Davion and put a little picture right there, and then she's going to keep all of those numbers here. And so Corey, let's see. So here's your spreadsheet. Okay, here's Hayden. You can put a little picture of her progress monitoring data. Okay, she's got all of her recordings in there. I actually want to show you guys and brag on Corey for just a second. I love the way that she did her recordings. In fact, I actually had to steal them and duplicate because she did such a great job. And she set hers up like a calendar, and so she just adds them in every week, and then she emails them out. But it's so genius because that way I was able to take all of her recordings and just mail them out for a whole 9 weeks. So she's got all the way here. She's got progress monitoring add-in, so they know that there's not um, a recorded lesson that week. She's got progress monitoring here this week. She's got Christmas break, Thanksgiving break. Anyway, so all she's got to do is grab those recordings and plug them in. So those are awesome. So I put that in her little OneNote. She had emailed me that. Okay. I put our schedules in there. If I had them, I put them in there. So anyways, all right, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope interventions and progress monitoring goes good this week. Please, again, put those little snips in here. Make sure that this spreadsheet gets updated in your file. I think Sarah had put, so see here, Sarah's already put in one little spelling test here that she did for Phonics First. And then she's got her spreadsheet here. She's got all of her kids in here and different things that she's added in. So, all right, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I hope that you guys have a great day. Bye.